Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be going over my to be read list for the month of January, as well as my 2019 wish list. Although it's more of the top of my 2019 wish list. There's a lot more books I'm looking forward to this year, but I just figured I'd just do my top favorites I'm looking forward to. And then for my to be read, I have quite a few books laying around the house, but I figured I've been set a goal for just a couple, get those done for the month, and then continue on for the following month. So just a couple of those, and then we'll be doing the wish list after. I know normally that would be two separate videos, but I figured why not just combine them, kind of get it done, especially because I'm just focusing on doing one video a week, and it'd be kind of weird doing a 2019 wish list at the end of January. So we'll go ahead and continue on to the to be read. So my first to be read book for the month of January is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I started reading that quite some time ago, and I just recently started reading it again, and I've fallen in love with it all over again. The first book, A Court of, I think it's Roses and Thorns, was suggested by a friend probably, I think, like over a year ago. And she kind of kept pushing and pushing. I was like, no, I'm not into it. And finally I read it, and I just ate that up. I loved it. I love the series. I'm super excited for it, to catching up with, I think she's on the 4th book now, and then there's going to be a 5th. Super excited. I also love how long the books are. Although I think the newest one is, I think, almost 300, but these are about 600, so it's really cool to have such a long book and such a great story. So I really look forward to finishing that and getting caught up. So my second book that I am going to try and push through and finish for the month is War Storm by Victoria Aveyard. It's the final book in the Red Queen series. I love that series, and I'm honestly surprised it's taken me this long to even get to reading the last one, especially with how much I love it. I think I'm more so afraid of it. If I read it, it's over, which is sad. I'm also just bewildered on how she's going to end it. I honestly have no idea how this series, the ending is going to play out, which is exciting but scary. So I look forward to finishing that. So the third book that I'm looking forward to finishing for the month of January is War of the Cards by Colleen Oak. It's a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, but without Alice, and focuses on the Queen of Hearts. I believe her name is, if I remember right, is Dinah. It's been a while since I read the books, and I actually got this the day it released, and I still haven't even opened it yet. I was super excited for it. Also, just look at the cover art. All 3 books, they're based off of cards. So you have the first one, second is red, and then you have the final War of the Cards black. I really love where it's going. I hope for a happy ending for the Queen of Hearts, for Dinah, but I mean, if it's going to stay true to the Alice in Wonderland storyline, probably not going to. But again, really good read, great series. It's also a fairly quick read. I read the second book within just 8 hours on an 8-hour work shift, so I definitely highly suggest that book series. And the 4th book that I am going to be working on, or I am working on for the month of January, is West by Edith Plateau. I've already brought this up in my newbie tag about how it's a follow-up, or it's the sequel to East, which is my all-time favorite book. Really was super excited for this book, and I can't wait to finish it. Hopefully all will go well in the end. I'll probably do a review on this and kind of talk about maybe the connection between the two. Because the whole fact that there's a sequel now bewilders me completely. So definitely look forward to it. Probably do a review on it in a later video. So for the next section of this video, we will be going over my wish list for 2019. As I stated at the beginning of this video, I have condensed it down a little bit, just because the actual list is quite long, and so I figured I'd just pick my top couple that I really like. I think it's 7 to be exact. So we'll go ahead and review those, and then if you have any on your wish that you're really excited for, please definitely comment below and share those with me, and maybe they'll end up on my wish list as well. So the first book on my 2019 wish list is White Stag by Cara Barbieri. It is the first book of the Permafrost series and will be coming out on January 8th, which again, I believe is the day that this video is going to be coming out. So definitely go check out your Barnes & Noble or nearest bookstore to grab a copy of it because it sounds amazing. The main character, going over the summary, kind of reminds me of Feyre from A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, just in the sense that the character is very strong, driven, has been thrown all this responsibility, and honestly doesn't have a choice in the matter, but still like get shit done kind of a thing. So I definitely look forward to reading that, and also to how many more like books are going to be going into the series. So again, that's coming out on January 8th, today, if I'm on schedule. So the next book on my 2019 wish list is Onshantae by Gita Trelease. It is coming out February 5th. And what drew me to this book is that it is a blend of history and magic. I believe it's set into the late 1700s of France and delves into the aristocratic environment, and just the fact that it's a blend of history and magic really drew me in. I've read a couple books like that, and then some just like fictional history as well, and it's been some time, so I wouldn't mind delving into that a bit more. Again, that is coming out on February 5th. So the third book on my 2019 wish list is The Antidote by Shelley Sakier. It is coming out the same day as Onshantae on February 5th. What drew me to this book is that it doesn't seem like it's going to focus on romance, which is really odd for me because I don't mind having that romance in YA novels. But it seems that it will mainly focus on the friendship between the main character and her friend, who is also a prince. So I'm hoping I'll be able to, that won't end up turning on me and I end up not disliking the book because it doesn't have the romance. But I'm hoping for something a little bit more fresh and different, where a series doesn't have to rely on that plot of romance. So I am super excited for this next book on my 2019 wish list, and it is A Crown of Feathers by Nikki Pau Preto, and it's coming out February 12th. The reason why this book drew me towards it is a dragon rider book, but instead of dragons, they're phoenix riders. So that, I found that was like a nice little interesting twist. Plus, I'm a huge sucker for dragon rider books, so definitely looking forward to this book on February 12th. So this next book on my list is Romanoff by Nadine Brands, and it is coming out May 7th. It is a retelling, I guess a retelling of Anastasia's story, although I don't know if you consider it retelling, as we don't know the complete story, but I guess going off of the movie, the old 1990s movie, it's a retelling of that, I guess. And it also spins in some magic in with it as well, and her escaping Russia, and with this magic that she's trying to transport. And I believe there is a little bit of a love interest in that as well. So I mean, that has to be good, hopefully. But again, I do have some concerns with it. Just, there's something, I get a kind of a feeling that maybe not. But still, it piqued my interest because I'm a huge sucker for the Anastasia movie from the 1990s. So we'll see how it goes. It might be a flop or not. Who knows? So definitely, I'll probably do a review on it just because I do have those concerns. But still excited for it. So this next book I found on a Goodreads list. It was a top YA books for 2019. It is A Sky Without Stars by Jessica Brody and I think Joanne Rendell. I'll put the on this side or this side, I don't know, whatever. But it is coming out on May 26th. It is a fantasy retelling of Les Mis, which I love Les Mis, so I'm super excited for that. So it's a mixture with it. We have magic, fantasy, all blended in, where like these worlds, like something happened in France and now everything's separated. There's some divine beings. It is the first of the System Divine series, so I am definitely highly interested in that, and also interested on how much further it will go in the series. So the final book I have on my 2019 wish list is A Crown of Coral and Pearl by Mara Rutherford. It is coming out September 1st. And what drew me to this book was that the fact that it's gonna have that like royal court drama, like the same that the Selection series has. Also the Red Queen series, when Mayor is in the royal courts and all that drama and that politics. I feel that this book is going to involve a lot of that, and I love that. It's gonna have like a lot of that drama. It looks like there's gonna be a little bit of romance, but it doesn't look like it really focuses on that. It's more of this main character is just trying to survive in the harsh life of royalty. So that comes out on September 1st, which really excited about. And the cover art is gorgeous. I'm sure I'm placing it somewhere on here. But yeah, I really look forward to that. So that was my to be read for January, as well as my 2019 wish list. If you have any books that you're excited for the year of 2019, definitely comment down below and share what you're excited for. And who knows, maybe one of your books might end up on my wish list. And who knows, maybe one of mine will end up on yours after I do watch this mess that is me. But yes, I definitely look forward to the books that are coming out this year of 2019, and can't wait to add them to my collection. If you enjoyed this video, please comment and like, subscribe if you want to see more of this lovely face and get to hear me rant more about books and be breathless because I can't breathe apparently. But yes, definitely comment, like below, subscribe, and I hope everybody has a nice day.
Perfect.
Perfect?
Perfect. So put it like a sandal. What?
I think I did the wrong gloss.